Today's lesson, you're going to learn how to slay Riff by Mighty Riff, Bong Thrower by Belzebong. What's going on? My name is Jered and welcome to Beholden to the Riff, the heaviest bass channel on YouTube. Let's get right into it. We are in B standard tuning. That's B, E, A, D. So grab your axe, tune down. Let's do it. When the bass comes in, we actually start at the end of the riff. It's going to be 5th fret on the low string, then last note up to the 6th fret. Then we do this really cool turnaround phrase. Goes like this. The first part of the phrase is open, 3, 5, open. Next part of the phrase starts 2nd fret. Then we go back and forth between the 3rd and 2nd fret. So here's those first two intro kind of phrases. Here's where the riff actually begins. So let's break the riff up into a few smaller phrases. First phrase goes like this. That's open low string, then 7th fret on the 3rd string. This is the octave. Then we do some bluesy pentatonic stuff. It's going to be on the 5th and 7th frets. It's going to start on the 3rd string, 7th fret, down to 5th fret. 7th fret low string, back up to the 5th fret. Then 7th fret low string, hammer-on, 5 to 7 on the 3rd string. Here's what we have so far. Next phrase of the riff starts out exactly the same. This time from here, we're going to go 7, 6, 7 on the low string. Here it is. On the 3rd time we play the phrase, we're going to play it just like the first time, but we're going to tack on that turnaround phrase that we learned at the beginning. It goes like this. I'll play riff number 1 from the beginning and start with that ending turnaround phrase. Here's riff number 2, nice and slow. Really cool how this riff starts out. starts on the low string, open, and we're going to jump up to the 5th fret on the 3rd string and give it a nice bend. We bend the 5th fret and hold it for a couple beats. The next note is going to be a release. So we're actually going to just play a regular old 5th fret and then bend it again. So far we have really cool. Then we go 5, slides up to 6, and then we bend the 6. Here's what we got so far. Awesome, right? Then we go back just like in the beginning. Very cool riff. Before we get into the next riff, just want to take a moment to thank the Beholden to the Riff Patreon community. Your support means the world and makes all these videos happen. Thank you so much. Here's riff number 3, nice and slow. Here's the kind of repeated part. It's open, and then we bend the 3rd fret and release it back. So we should hear kind of 3 notes. Here's the full riff. Really cool. We play around with that kind of bend theme. So after we do those few bends on the 3rd fret, come up to the 5th fret, couple bends. Then the next measure goes bend on the 5, 3, open, back up to the 6th for a bend. We hold this 6th fret bend for 2 beats. Then we do another one and bend it just a little bit more and hold that for another 2 beats. Then another 6th with kind of the same amount of bend we put on the first one. So a little less than the second one. Here's the 3 bends together. Then we go regular 6th, 5, 3 with that same bend. Here's that end part starting with the 5th fret bends. Sounds so good with the fuzz on. Very cool riff. We play that riff a few times, then we're going to add a fill. It's going to be pentatonic stuff again, 5th and 7th frets. Starts on the 3rd string, 5 to 7. Then we go 5, 7, 5 on the 2nd string. Next fill, kind of go backwards. We start at that 7th fret on the 2nd string, down to 5. Then 7th fret on the 3rd string. Then we give 6th fret on the low string a little bend. And we go back into those 6th fret bends. So good. At 3 minutes 46 seconds, we go into a bridge section. which is kind of a stripped down version of the first riff. Goes like this. That ending part is a bend on the 7th fret, then a regular 7, then that kind of pentatonic thing from before, then it's 5, 6 on the low string. Then we're back into riff number 1. I'm going to play the outro at full speed along with the song. Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you dug the lesson, I highly encourage you to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.